My name is Matthew Lillard. You may have seen me in a movie or two. I also work at Beadle Grimm's. We make high-end, you know who we are. Today, I'm here to introduce you to a new product we have called the Dungeon Master's Journal. Is that what it's called? Game Master Journal. Fine, it's fine. What? I'm a free spokesman. What can they do? They can't fire me. Look, people have to keep track of the worlds they build, the games they make, the stories they tell. They have to keep track of the legend and the lore. And that's why we at Beadle Grimm's have made the Beadle Grimm's Game Master Journal. They're gonna throw it. Yeah! Introducing the Beadle & Grimm's Game Master Journal. Plan your adventure with 200 pages of rules-agnostic sections for character backstory, world building, NPCs, setting notes, encounters, session logs, and who still owes for pizza. Let's face it, that shit's gotta end. When the campaign is over, you'll have comprehensive record of your players' heroism, cowardice, or both. Let's face it, it's totally gonna be both. At the end of the day, heroic actions, or the idiotic blunders will all be captured in this handsome little book. So on behalf of the entire community, we thank you for stocking this on your shelves. Thousands and thousands of units.
Everybody, we are back. This is Band of Badgers. We are playing Dragonlance, and these are all my beautiful players. Say hello, players.
Hello.
Hello, players. Cool, good. We are all it. So it is our hope. Well, I'm gonna say hopefully. It is, no matter what happens, this is the end. This is the last episode of our Dragonlance campaign, which has been a year and a half, 2 years. What do we say? Nearly 2 years. No, 2 years.
Yeah, nearly 2 years.
So right now we are kind of celebrating Christmas. It is the 20th of December, 2024. And that's it. So cheers, everybody. We kind of made it this far, at least.
Cheers.
Got half. Two. Can't see it.
Dum. Right.
Lauren's got the invisible glass. Nice.
It's a potion of invisible healing.
Yeah.
Just out on that pre-stream, we had you raised a question, Josh. I won't use your character name just yet. So yes, the spell. So when you summoned in the last episode, you summoned Celestial Shilling, basically.
Yes.
You don't have to concentrate on her anymore. You just have to concentrate on the Shield Guardian, if that's concentration.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Also, players, you'll notice that down on the left-hand side of the map, there is a bunch of condition token rings. Just to help Steve out and me out, if you need something, go grab it yourselves. You should all have control, and you should all be able to use those as needed. So as each of you die, just, handily just throw out the dead token, just keep it rolling, keep it moving, and we're good. Remember, this is the last episode, so we want to keep it cinematic. If you die, this is it. We don't all want to go out on that last swing. Yeah, we want to space them out a little bit. So get your deaths ready, and we'll take it from there. Other than that, is everybody looking forward to Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about. So I was. When I was setting up, I was listening to Ian and Lauren. We were talking about taking a break, because everyone makes videos on YouTube and various things, but everyone's kind of taking a break over Christmas. I am also taking a break because you just can't continue to do this. I would love to do it every day, but I don't get paid to do this. So I don't do it every day. And when I do it, I still don't get paid. But that is a different story.
Yeah.
However, if you would like to support us and pay us, we are readily available to jump on to anything you like to do. But I will shout out that our sponsor for the entire campaign, because we have been playing their books and their sets and everything, is of course Beadle Grimm's. Everybody, absolutely amazing. And we are playing the Steel Edition. This is it. These are the last handouts I'm going to show you. These are the last encounters. It's going to be the last map. I've even got a little bit of concept art to show you. That's from the main book, not from the Steel Edition. But that's it. We're down to it all. And you saw it on the trailer. It's the Game Master's Journal that is still available, and the Player's Journal are both available at Beadle Grimm's. Go check them out. And they even do dice. But I somehow don't have an idea when my dice have gone. So I've found a random D20, which I'm kind of hoping is going to be on my side.
No.
They're not in your bag from last week.
No, they're different dice. I kept different dice in the bag, and then the bag's not here anyway.
Mingling with your other dice, it won't be good.
It won't be good. It rolled. It rolled. It was going to land on 18. It's rolled to a 5, but that weird kind of a ghost has just suddenly picked it up and moved it kind of way. Not in a weird way. Be like, oh look, 18. Oh no, look, it suddenly changes to a 5.
Is that one of the ones you pulled out of Matt's bag?
No, it's not Matt's bag dice. I should have found that. I don't know where I put those either. Oh, they're probably still in the pot. But it is a dice I picked up at UK Games Expo. But it has this weird. It's very kind of got rounded corners, but also rounded edges. And I wonder if that's just enough to kind of peek it over the edge. So again, opposite effect. It was a 5. Now it's gone to a 13. But it has this kind of wibble wobble effect. I don't know why.
It's loaded the wrong way.
Ian's like,
Yeah. It's a wibble wobble.
Yeah. Would that be a machine-made dice?
I don't know. Probably. Look.
Have you dropped it in a glass of water?
Nope.
Should do. If it's wibbly wobbling about, chances are it probably has an air bubble in there from the heat process of molding plastic. Chances are that's a loaded dice.
But in the wrong way.
get a glass of water, David.
Yeah.
We need a fair,
That's a
fair
4.
dice. Fair
But
dice.
because I've got this dice tray, and this dice tray has magnets, and I was wondering, well, is there some element? I know it's plastic; it shouldn't work, but it's wobbling. I mean, it's visibly possessed.
Maybe don't use that dice. Yeah.
Possessed or
All right.
You got any other good dice? And maybe some handmade dice. Come on.
That just did it as well. I think it's the dice tray because that's doing it.
It's a shame we don't
This
know
is the
someone
show.
who hand makes dice to a really good
It really
quality.
is a shame.
Right. We got a lot to do. Do you remember where we left it the last episode?
Most people are dead.
Dragon
Everybody's
landed.
tapped for stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wasn't we having a long rest on the way down?
Yeah.
No. Because that's a good point. So the flying citadel is no longer flying; it is now falling, free falling out of the sky. This is just like Avengers 2. This is a massive island, chunk of ground and metal, plus the buildings on top, and not all of the forces, but a major part of the forces of the Dragon Army on top are now falling out of the sky, including yourself. And everyone was doing a roller coaster ride. And then a death dragon appeared. Not just any death dragon, but I've got to say this right. Caravarix, the previously was a gold dragon, is now a death dragon. So that is where we left it. Are we ready?
We are ready
Yes.
for...
Yep.
Everybody got plan C ready to go?
Plan Zeta by now, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. We're all
Look.
like hosed on slots.
For the very last time then, we shall roll VT.
Let's do it.
My name is Jeff.
Bye.
Let's go.
Okay, so as the death dragon rises out of the this pit thing, you heard it scream, "Salamir, I won't be driven from the skies again. I'll have my revenge on you and all humans." And then we are straight in to battle. We're going to keep the original initiative order, what we have. Let's drag this up here so we can see. And we're going to start at the top. I can't remember who we got to, but I'm going to start at the top anyway. So, Shilly, it's over to you. And also, let's do boom.
So is Soft still in play, or is it just the dragon as Soft ran off?
Yep, you know, he fell.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run up to Karavix, and I am going to just stab with my dagger. So I'm gonna try and jump on Karavix and kind of drive my dagger into.
Okay, this is a huge creature, so you're not going to be able to jump on.
Oh, climb up as best as I maybe like hang off its legs. So kind of maybe use my dagger as like what's it called when you rock climbing, like a
you can do that.
Cool. So let's have a look. So hits. Ooh, 22.
Yes, that's fine.
Amazing. So that goes into its leg, and 5 points of damage. I mean, would I get a sneak attack with that because I'm being flanked by York?
No.
Okay. So 5 points of baby damage, and I'm hanging off Cabrix's leg.
Okay.
And hopefully I'm going to climb onto it more, unless she shakes or he shakes me off.
Okay.
Or no.
Fizz.
Yeah. This is a quandary,
Where
isn't
are
it,
you
really?
I've lost you. You
I'm up at the top.
Waiting with me. Where am I gone?
Fizz is pretty tapped. He's got a second level left. That's it. He just kind of like looks towards you, wall, the dragon, and he is just like, guys, what? Are we running? Are we fighting? This place is coming down. I have a spell scroll of Arcane Gate, but it's only good for about 500 feet. What are we doing? And he'll hold a magic missile for if people say, "Let's take this thing down."
You can see as well. Remember, there's no roof on this place anymore. The walls now you're free falling. The floor is becoming vertical, so the whole island is starting to tip. So something else you're going to combat is this is not going flat down. The ground is going to very soon become a wall that you are going to start sliding unless you hold on tight to something. But you can see as the walls start to crumble down, you see sky going past. The island, you can hear it tearing itself apart. This is a massive this is going to cause some massive destruction.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
How high up were we when we arrived on this thing?
So you are now in free fall. You don't know how high you went, but what I am going to say is there's a slight trick to this, is that before you hit the ground, there's a certain number of rounds.
Yeah.
So you are going to have to do whatever you're doing before you hit the ground. If you hit the ground without figuring this out,
I said that on text.
you are going to die. You're done.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry.
Right, so can I ask a meta question?
Go on.
Arcane Gate.
Like what?
Is that a concentration spell, or does it have a duration, or can you just close the gate whenever you like?
Lizard grenade.
I'm gonna quickly look it up. It is an instantaneous thing. I believe. Let's have a quick look. 5th edition Arcane Gate. concentration of up to 10 minutes. However, it's an action to do it. It's 500 feet though, and you create a link teleport from a point that I can see to a point on the ground or somewhere else that I can see. I have to be able to see it, but yeah. Otherwise, I can close it whenever I want.
Okay.
But once it's done, it's done.
Right. So when Soth left, if I remember correctly, he went out of the hole the Death Dragon came in through, right?
Correct.
So if we were to go through that hole, we'd be able to see the floor, wouldn't we?
It's a hole, yes.
Yeah.
It is a direct shaft to the bottom of this falling island. But again, so we're like that at the moment. So the shaft is going to be straight down.
Yeah.
But as
it's sort of be on its side.
Exactly. So it might be an easier slide. But I'm thinking more kind of Luke in the tunnels at the end of Empire Strikes Back.
That's just
Bespin.
Bespin. But it's the problem is meta-wise. I get it. If we go straight down, cool. I'm all for running, but that's coming down on top of us.
Yes.
Unless we try and slide down it, Bespin air vent style, shoot out the other end into a portal, and just leave forever.
I was thinking more of being in the hole, so that when it tilts and becomes horizontal, we don't have to combat the whole climbing thing, and then run to the end of the tunnel, see the ground, then you cast a spell. Happy
to go with any of that. I will defer to the group. It's all I've got. I've got nothing else left. He is tapped. I've got a mind spike or a magic missile at level 2 or spider climb.
I can't see another way out of this citadel without using Arcane Gate.
There's no magic or anything we can do to stop this thing.
It's kind of like it's going to happen now.
Like there's no ability to get to something to like stop this from falling.
I think we destroyed the propulsion unit when we did the whole purple fire bowl scaffold thing.
If there was a way we could somehow make the dragon get fixed in place, so that we could then do what you said, Steve, but the dragon would be stuck.
Maybe
then it would
destroyed.
get destroyed. The thing hits the floor, and we could portal away. Portal away.
So, the reason for asking whether Arcane Gate could be closed instantaneously or not is because I thought about trying to grapple the dragon's head through the Arcane Gate and then closing it on its head.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do
cinematic,
that.
but both options so far are cinematic. I love them. You just got to roll the dice.
I think we jump down and do the slide.
Yeah,
it's slippy slide time.
Hang out in the hole till it goes horizontal. Stay away from the dragon or battle the dragon as much as we can for the next couple of rounds. As soon as that tunnel goes horizontal, we see how far we've got left before we hit the floor. Do the Arcane Gate, and the dragon either comes through the Arcane Gate with us, or it gets stuck in the tunnel and hits the floor with the castle, and hopefully that does enough damage to kill it.
Yeah.
Well, the Arcane Gate is only 10 feet. Sorry, no, hang on, sorry, no. Nope, it's within 10 feet of me. I open it. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. I think, if we get down the tunnel, wait for it to go horizontal and just try and put it 500 foot, sort of, waiting for the elevator to hit the ground before you jump kind of thing. And then just get the fuck out of here, let Calaman burn, and just start a new life somewhere.
Live out the rest of my futile tiny time in peace before I go back to heaven.
It's ironic we've saved Calaman only to crush it. Sorry,
if we were Bugs Bunny, I think we'd be able to live this, but
yeah. Okay. But if I'm allowed to retcon, I will then be like, what are we doing? And then run to the edge of the hole. But I mean, I'm also happy to wait here until it starts to turn. and hopefully it turns that way so I can slide towards the hole.
I think it's a good
Yeah.
plan.
Wait for it to turn.
Yeah, sweet. I will then move 10 foot and leave it there.
Okay. My turn. So, Kravarix has some interesting options. First one.
Oblivion.
Let's bring this over.
Is there still more people? Oh, God, this is a really bad game. Run, just run.
Just go ahead and get us all.
Well, actually, it might not get you, Grom.
That'd be good.
But everyone else. So this is you see Kravarix take in this weird. It's almost like it's breathing, but it's not. Obviously, because it's a death dragon. And this energy, the flame itself, seems to suck in the flame from its face, from its bones. You see it go down its long neck, and in its body, it almost like hums energy. And then it's launched out in a cone towards you all. Grom, you're fine. Everybody else, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I still make one if I'm hanging off it with like my dagger?
I'm going to say it misses you too because you are holding on to the leg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
So Yorg, Hawk, Celestial Defender, Fizzwiz,
Where?
dexterity checks.
I've got a 16 in total.
Okay, 16 is a fail.
Just
I got
double check.
22 total.
Is a pass.
Oh, wait.
Double checking that with some of my feats I can re-roll anything because that was not good.
Oh my God.
Can I lend you one?
No, that's a 6.
The only thing I've got left is the ability to re-roll a bloody saving throw.
Oh, is that Tower of Will? Oh no, that's 6.
No, it's blah. It is called Indomitable.
Oh, I think I've got that feat as well.
Yeah, I think it's basically a being tough type thing.
Yeah. The indomitable spirit.
No, I can't re-roll any of that. No, that's a 6.
Okay.
Yours.
Fizz and Yorg, you're going to take 45 points of necrotic damage. This blue flaming breath rips through you. Everybody else is fine. Hawk, you're fine.
Maybe I'll step to one side. Yeah, just like whoop, missed me. To be fair, I was at the edge. That's kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that hurt.
Are you both still standing or are you both dead?
Still standing, but not by much. Yeah, like Fizz just screams. Ouch.
Why are you tired?
Next up is Grom.
Okay.
Remember the plan.
Oh,
Stick to the plan, Grom.
you're moving.
Okay. There's a number of things I can do here, but in this moment, like after this like breath comes out, Grom sees both Yorg and Fizz take a hard hit, and immediately I kind of panic. I mean, it's like we're not going to last multiple rounds with this thing. We're going down. Something's got to happen. and I lift up my battle axe and I point it right at the dragon, and my eyes just light up dark purple, and then just go like a deep black, and he just screams, and it's like this like echoing scream that just like echoes throughout this chamber, and this black veil just wraps around this dragon, and I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Well, I'm undead, so this is no. I got a 4.
Okay, you fail.
It's a dead roll. Yep.
The dragon is engulfed in this black veil, and is the dragon from this plane, my same plane?
Well, yes, it is actually.
Okay. This veil wraps around this dragon, and all of a sudden it just like swirls, and then just like smoke, dragon is gone. I've cast banishment.
Nice.
Nice.
We got 1 minute. We got to move.
Get up.
So that's 10 combat rounds.
1
Yeah.
minute.
Did I go with the dragon? 'Cause I was
That's a
attached to
magic
it.
number. It runs
as
out.
the dragon. Yeah, as the dragon disappears, you like you just kind of fall to the ground.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was
You're
only
fine.
once,
You're
so-
fine.
So what are we doing?
Get out. Get out.
We got to get out.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
Get in the
Hawk.
hole. Let's go with a plan.
Yep.
You can do
Follow.
it. The dragon's gone, so you can either do it in turn or you can do it as a cutscene. What do you want to do?
Brom will run straight at the hole, right at the edge. I'll just jump and I'll take my axe and into the side of it and just slide all the way down, holding as the axe is like just ripping all the way down.
Okay, Grom, you're first.
Yep.
Who's next? You see Grom.
Shannon's just going to dive down very acrobatically.
Dive.
through it.
Boom. you like dived. Okay, so
Yeah.
you pass
Anyway.
Grom.
Yeah.
You are now first, but you're free falling.
Yeah.
Down a
And
vertical shaft, and you're
And
on
as
the
I'm
axe.
going down, you just hear me scream, "Shield!" And then my shield guardian just.
So he's coming as well. Shield Guardian's
Yeah.
coming as
Oh,
well.
he's coming well.
Okay. Who's next?
So Hawk's going to backflip into the crevasse.
Of course he is.
Feet first. So he flips
You're
over.
gonna roll a nat
down
20 for
feet
that one.
First, like this.
Go for it. Yeah, all right. Then. That's fine. So you going, but feet down.
Yeah,
So
actually, just
you
as
back
it stands.
double flip.
Yeah, I run towards the crevasse, turn round, give the double bird to the room, and then backflip down the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Just
also
in the
free
room, like-
falling.
Dude!
I'm going to be really boring. I'm going to go back for Fizz, pick Fizz up, tie him
you're-
to me with some silk rope.
Are you staying as Mega Yorg?
I'm going to stay as Mega Yord for as long as I can. I think I've got 3 rounds left before it runs out.
You can like pick Fizz up like a baby then. Like.
Yeah, pick him up like a baby, loop a couple of bits of silk rope around him, then tie it off
Waddle
to my
him.
waist.
Play the
And then we'll go into the
Play
hole
the
in the most undramatic fashion possible.
You like
so-
go up to the edge, and then put your legs over the edge, and then go.
Yeah.
Shuffle down the bum.
Don't want to go.
By doing that,
Yeah,
you've just
okay.
done the most dramatic one.
Yeah. Right, everyone's in the hole. As you, so Hawk and Shilling, you are both free falling. You overtake
Yeah.
Grom. Grom is going down on the axe. Grom, you look up. You see your shield guardian following you, but you also see Mega York taking up almost the entire tunnel on its way down.
Just bouncing.
On the way down, but then you feel it. You're the first one to feel like that kind of gravity shift, and your whole body starts to slam into the dirt of this thing. Hawk, Shilling, the entrance is coming up tight. You slam into the wall as
Pull out
well.
my axes straight into
Yeah.
the wall.
Yep, Shilling, what you doing?
She's going to do the same, just try and steady it. Because she's going face down, she probably has a bit of control. She can see exactly what's coming up. So, yeah, she'll do the same. Whatever bladed weapon she has, she'll dig into the wall to brace the impact.
What blade?
Slow herself down. Let's have a look at my inventory. So I think I've got 2 daggers left, so I'll just dagger them in as far as... Or depending how long it is, I've got a longbow I can kind of, if it's wide enough, to...
It's a massive tunnel. It's a large-sized tunnel. It's jagged. It's not like a chute. It's not like a chimney.
Okay.
This is a jagged hole.
I'll navigate to like more to the side then and just put 2 daggers in and just kind of, just go down.
Okay.
So I'm on like one side of the wall with 2 daggers.
As soon as you put the daggers in, because you're going in face first, as soon as you put like one dagger in, it forces you round. Because you're still going down that way. You're going feet first as you drag down.
So spun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. How you want to do this? This island, the flying citadel, is now a free-falling citadel. You're going to hit the ground fairly soon. How do you see this is working? Fizz is at the back. Everyone else is at the front. So you need to cast it, but you can only cast it 10 foot in front of you.
Yeah, but if you think, if York can turn me round, basically, and then, there's only a couple of real instances. Well, there's only a couple of people really in front after that. Or I can just basically like let me down, and then you can let me down, and I'll just like work my way to the front, and then just basically put it so that as we were to step off the island, would be through the portal, and then if there's a space, because he needs to be able to see where the exit portal is, basically. So he's just looking for a space, and he's going to try and time it so that like just before we crash into the ground, we can jump through, and then there's not like a big, trigonometry 45-degree angle of going 500 feet turns into 100 feet.
Exactly.
It's
So you see the ground. You can see the ground. You can see the battlefield below. You are not near Calaman City per se. You can't see it from your viewpoint, but you are very clearly hurtling towards the ground. What I've got is I've actually got a different map. I decided not to use this map because there is. It shows you the entire island. So I'll bring it up on screen so everyone can see. But so for the players, you should now be going into this, and I'll bring it up on screen here as well. So this is the idea of where you were. So this was the chamber you were just in, that massive chamber, when that kind of flame of energy and the smoke was coming off of that. And now this entire island is free falling. So all the buildings, all the people, everything involved, this huge slab of rock is hurtling towards the ground. Now you've gone through the bottom of this, and I'll switch this around so we bring up the other map again. And you can see. Did I have one on there? No. You can see the ground rushing up towards you. So you've all slowed down to a stop, using your various weapons as it's angled. So again, the vertical shaft is now at an angle. You've all slowed down. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I'm gonna put Fizz on my shoulder and Rin to the front of the tunnel so that he can see where we're going to land, basically.
Yeah, you've got this massive.
Over to you, Fizz.
The amount of air is whizzing past Fizzwiz.
Can I see a spot in which we can land?
You can see the field below. It's the battlefield below. You can see that some of the island, smaller parts, whatever, have broken off. They've already started to slam into the ground. Plus, when you deactivated that purple magic, the cataclysmic magic, those other death dragons have fallen out of the sky. It is raining dragon bones everywhere. There are like not carcasses, but skeletons have crashed into the ground. And you can see a mixture of dragon army troops going everywhere. They're just trying to dodge this thing coming out of the sky.
Do we have to worry about the physics of this at all? And falling damage?
We're not worried about trigonometry. We're not worried about physics. We only worry about falling damage.
Quite fun to angle the exit so that we sort of like came out and went sort of like in a little arch.
The way I see it is kind of like Stargate. So if you went, there's the Stargate, and if you kind of were falling through it, like if it was on the ground and you fell through it, when you come out the other end, you go.
Believe it or not, that is exactly how Arcane Gate works.
Exactly. So there you go. That's how I see it happening.
You want them vertical. So it's like you bring him to the front and he's already like scanning the ground, and he will look for the biggest piece of rock that's hit the ground that is like a sizable chunk of city, and basically look at you and go, lightning never strikes twice, right? And then pulls out the scroll and just like it was from this Red Mage's keep, wasn't it? It was like their own thing. So it's not Fizz's magic this time. The scroll hasn't been written by him. It's not his own thing. So when he like pulls it and like reads out the incantation, I'll let Dave flavor how that spell goes off. But the actual portal itself, just a circle shimmers into effect in front of the tunnel, where instead of this like archaic field of falling debris and bones, what you see is where like maybe a bit of rock has jutted out of the ground, where it's collided with the ground beneath it, is what would be the ground in front of you in front of a 10-foot circle. And he's like, let's hope it really doesn't strike twice. We're going to want to run.
I run.
I'm running.
I
You
run
running?
straight through the
Everyone's
gate.
running.
Yep.
Okay, you still holding Fizz?
I'm still holding Fizz.
Okay, so Fizz, what happens when you open that scroll for the first time? You start reading these runes. And as you're saying the incantation, you see the glyphs. They glow and they kind of burn. But something else happens. You haven't recognized this kind of magic before. And I'm just going to say for flavor, if you happen to have your book handy, the 3 stones, white, red, and black magic, they tremble and they go and merge into one single stone as you pronouncing this. And then the scroll burns, the portal appears, but you feel like you tapped into something new.
Okay. I think he doesn't notice that in this moment, and it's more like a cinematic from like the side. The camera would like pan down and around, and like it's just as that like the 3 stones together, and then you just hear the run, and that's when like we just see like people from the perspective of like the side of this spell book. We all start like piling through.
Okay, York, Fizz, you're first.
Leg it. I leg it.
Yeah.
Hawk's in.
I start to
Jump
slow
down,
myself
go.
down as like I go last.
Okay.
And I'm scanning the horizon. Do I
Legolas?
see
What?
Soft? Is Soft there? Like
You can't see the ground, or you can see the ground, but it's a field, it's a battlefield, it's land. You have to hope for the best. That's all.
so is it? Am I thinking that maybe he dropped all the way down?
No, you see the portal. You know exactly where to go. You just got to run to the portal.
But where did Soft go? Because he jumped in that hole. He jumped in.
Soft's long gone.
Okay, he's okay. That's what I'm trying to. I'm looking for him, thinking maybe he's down there somewhere.
No, he's long gone. He was out there before the whole thing started to fall, so he's gone straight out.
Okay. All right. As they all trail, like everybody goes, I'm last.
Yeah. Dum 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 dum. So after Hawk, Shilling.
Yep.
Is your shield guardian as well, Grum?
Oh yeah, shields with me.
Okay, one by one, you do that.
Can I, as soon as I get through the portal with Fizz, I'd like to turn around and look up at the falling island. How far off the ground is it?
I shall explain more for you.
Okay.
Right, let's do it. You're going to have another cutscene as this thing. So you all appear on the ground. Pum, 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 pum. Slightly bumpy, but you made it. You're the first one to look up. And you realize that you're probably only about a quarter mile from Calaman. From Calaman's west side wall. And as I said, surrounded around you, you're surrounded by fallen rocks, bones of death dragons litter the field or the battlefield that was here. And all around you, you see draconians are fleeing from this almost like a giant flying saucer, which is starting to crash into the land. We've got oh, sorry, I've got the Steve. Can you dip the music? It's coming through too loud for me.
It's good for me.
Now it's off.
Now it's off.
So just above and to the west of Calaman, not where you are because you've kind of beamed yourselves out. The bastion of Takesis crumbles, and as the flying citadel tilts, you see even more boulders fall to the earth. As they land on the ground, this is happening all around you, almost in slow motion. You see that it starts to devastate the Dragon Army troops, crushing the troops. The Dragon Army scatters, and this is all around you. You are in the middle. They're not just in front of you. They are all around you. The Dragon Army completely starts to scatter to avoid the rain of devastation. And then, as this falling citadel, the ruins itself crash into the Dragon Army forces, it's taken a gash out of the land, just like it would do a flying saucer. You see troops, soil, earth, dirt piled up, a massive swathe through the entire Red Army force. Everyone around you is panicking, and you just see this happening. What do you wish to do?
Dodge out the way, I guess.
Yeah, so like, can we do anything?
Are we? I assume we are in path of destruction as well, like debris.
No, the citadel is not going to land on you. You've
But when it
been
hits,
far enough away.
it's not going to.
But the rain is falling around you. Right now, you're okay. There's bits. It's weird because there's still magic in some of this land. So there are small chunks of land and buildings still kind of floating around. But as you see the magic extinguish, that purple magic, those start to fall down. Troops are raining out of the sky all around you, and then boom, just hit the ground, and most of them are dead.
So we're literally sitting there just watching.
You're sitting there in a very kind of small circle, a safe zone, because you all popped in at the same point. Yep. You're all together, and you're watching this
just
destruction,
horrific.
this devastation.
Yeah, like this horrific destruction that is going to come upon this city.
The destruction of, they were going to use this city to destroy Calaman, and instead, it is now falling on top of their entire dragon army.
Oh,
so it's
I'm
glad about
okay.
that, 'cause-
I thought it was like falling on the city partly still as well.
No, so
Yeah.
you've saved the city. It is now crushing the Red Dragon army.
Okay.
well, that's good.
Awesome.
What you wish to do is you see this destruction.
Is there anything in the area around us where we could take some cover? Because when this does hit, as Josh was saying,
Yeah.
you're going to get this wave of
This
dust
shockwave
wash over you. Yeah.
There is no cover. You are out.
Oh, yeah.
Previously, there were trees. The trees are burnt down, destroyed, whatever. This is a battlefield. This is an open battlefield. There's no caves. There's no tunnels. There's no trees.
So we retreat as fast as we can.
So we just
Yeah,
sit
right.
and watch. I guess,
Yeah.
we run.
Yeah.
So
We
what's
run.
the
I don't know if
secret?
it's going to matter.
Any horses near us?
All around you, there is panic. You see draconians, dragon army soldiers. You see dead things. You see the terrain is rough terrain. You see skeletons of dragons just crumbled and hit the ground all around you.
Do we just stay put?
York.
It's probably the easiest thing to do.
Well-
At least you can kind of see what's coming down.
Yeah,
on you.
taking the view.
Yeah.
I mean, a dragon might land on us, but we could just dodge out of the way.
You're all tired, exhausted.
There's no horses or
I'm
anything. We
I'm
can get
not
out quickly.
Meggy
There's no
York
point.
anymore.
Okay.
That would have worn out. So there's nowhere to run. We're not getting away from it. I think that's futile.
Yeah.
I'll hand out some rope. I suggest we tie ourselves together, and I will take Ispin's shield, and I will thrust it into the floor as hard as I can, and use that as an anchor, and just hold onto it for dear life. Because when that shockwave hits, we need to just be as low to the ground as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tie us because I've got good experience with not tying.
Mm-hmm. And Shilling can help him if you need it. Being on the ships.
Yeah, come on, Shilling. Let's go tie everyone together.
So as quick as you can, Shilling,
Yeah,
Hawk,
right.
you're tying people together. You're shield on the ground. You laying on the ground.
Yep, laying on the ground, holding onto the shield.
Yeah, well, we'll lay it down as flat as possible, isn't it? Best idea, isn't it?
Yeah. All of this is happening in seconds as well.
Fizz will very quickly, from the bag, just remove the mithril breastplate that's probably bigger than he is, lay it on the ground, and be like, Grom, give me some foundations, and ask you to like hammer it in from the top, and then just climb inside.
A trench shield, still swords.
I walk over. Grom just looks somber. He just looks defeated.
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't really like even look at you. He just knows kind of what you're trying to do, and he just slams his battle axe on top of the shield. He doesn't even look at you. He's just kind of looking at the ground. Dave, how long would you say we have before this actually impacts?
This is impacting now.
So it's happening now. Okay.
It's
All right.
happening.
Yeah.
You got
Shit,
literally
yeah.
seconds. You are falling out of the sky. You've managed to portal yourselves out, and then you've got time to just take in your immediate surroundings, and then you just see
Okay.
as this thing starts scrounging up the ground, the impact. You get that kind, not exactly a mushroom cloud, but just a burst of force, dust, bricks, debris, going all over you. Boom! You feel it in your shield battering off. Fizz, you hear it all around you as you hunker down into the breastplate. Hawk, Shilling, bits and pieces fall off you as the dirt covers you up.
She's touches.
Grom.
Still got an elf necklace, 3 elf fingers.
I assume like a wave of this force is coming at us at this point, right?
Yes, you can see it coming. What do you want to do?
Tidal
Well-
wave of it.
So in my mind, there's no way we survive this. Like there is a massive shockwave that is coming at us. So in this moment, you see Grom. Grom drops to his knees, and he completely looks defeated, right? And his head is like hanging, just like looking at the ground, and all he hears is that like deep like rumbling as it just gets like closer and closer, like coming at the group. And he looks up into the sky and like one last time asks Kiri for protection. And it's almost in an ask of Kiri can use everything that is of him if he wants to protect his group.
Mm-hmm.
And I will roll for divine intervention.
Go for it.
I must roll an 11 or less for a successful divine intervention.
It's a big roll, buddy.
I didn't
on,
even got
come
any
on,
inspiration
Josh.
left.
It's an 11 or less, though. I mean, this is like,
No.
come on. Give me something.
Come on, Josh. You can do it.
What is that one? Well, at least Kiri keeps it giggity. It's a 69.
Nice.
Score!
Okay.
420.
So Grom,
That's the
you're on
best
your
number.
knees. Everyone else is hunkered down. Grom, you're just on your knees, accepting this, arms down flat, axe by your side, and you see this. This is air and dust and dirt coming over you.
Just before that happens, Flynn's going to grab Shilling's hand and say, "Shilling, thank you for being my friend for all these years. I hope to see you on the other side."
Yeah. She's like, if anything happens, it's actually quite nice on the other side.
And Flynn just lets out a massive belly laugh at that point.
So as the energy, you hear it get louder and louder and louder. Shilling, as a now celestial being, is there anything you would like to do to protect your companions?
There's several things I could do, actually. So I'd like to almost like strike a bargain. I don't know who with. I'll just try and wish one into existence. If we are all to die, I would like all of us to go to a lovely plane. I don't want to go to a hellish one. However, in the event of I could go back and they could be saved, I'm willing to do that because I quite enjoyed where I was. Well, I don't mind going back. But if there is no option, then I want to guarantee that we all go together.
Okay. So as you hold on to Hawk's hand and looking at your companions around, you kind of make that wish to protect your friends, your companions, the people that you've traveled with all this time, saviors of a city, defenders of Calaman. And your wish is granted, but it's going to be at the cost of your celestial life.
That's fine.
And as your being turns to light and the dust motes, and you start to slowly fade off, as this tremendous force now comes over your companions. It's a bit like Michael Jackson, Earth Song. And just, your shirt is blowing. Your hair's going back.
Like a sunflower.
Hawk is the only one who could possibly hear you. What do you wish to do or say? And this is it. This is your last bit.
I say, I am going so you can live. And that's it.
And then
Shilling, you were the best of us.
Too late, she's gone.
Oh,
You waited too long.
Can't hear me.
Yeah. Okay. That energy, as you dematerialize, that energy almost protects, forms a protective shield. Most of the big debris breaks over you. Grom, you also see this happen because you've been on your knees, you've been awake, you're waiting for it to happen. And through the corner of your eye, you see what Shilling has done, given her final essence to protect you all. As the wave of energy passes, the dust settles, and there's almost an eerie silence on the battlefield. What do you wish to do?
You just see like... Sorry, go on.
You can both do it at the same time.
Yeah, I'll just...
Oh, I was just going to say, you just see Flynn kneeling down facing where Shilling was, and as he looks up to the rest of the group, he's got a single tear going down his cheek, and he just says, "She was the best of us, you know."
Grom
We're
just
now,
whispers,
don't worry.
Gary, it should have been me. Should have been me. And he just kind of keeps repeating that.
Okay. All around you, the battlefield is covered in dust and rubble and dirt. And just as yourselves, as you move, the dirt is falling off of you, and you start to see around you more and more figures start to pick themselves up out of the dirt, out of the ground. You see Red Dragon Army soldiers. You see draconians of various kind of shapes and sizes that you've seen. You see horses every now and then pick themselves up and just start to gallop different directions. And the panic that was there before the citadel hit the ground returns, and all around you there is chaos. And then you all see a streak of red over in front of you, sweeping low over the battlefield. And it's crashing through dozens of retreating enemies. And at the last moment, it sweeps upward. And near you, there is this huge piece, a huge piece of land that has fallen down, that's crashed into this field. It's not part of the field. As this red, this streak of red comes up on top of it, these wings open up, and you see this huge red dragon perched atop this kind of stone spire. And on the dragon's back sits a woman. The woman has short white hair, and she's wearing dragon armor. And she levels a pike, a vicious looking pike, down at you all. And you see that her left eye, her part of her face is scarred. And you can see that her eye is fully red, and it's kind of shimmering. It seems to smolder with this magic flame. She bends down to the dragon. It seems to whisper something. And you see this huge beast hold out a claw, or a hand, whatever you call it, a claw. And it seems to throw something down towards you. And this thing just bounces off. Almost like a rag doll. And as it hits the ground at the bottom of this thing, you immediately recognize him as Darrett. I'm going to change the map so you can see. Actually, not the map. I'll bring up this. There's the dragon.
Fizz just like sees Darrett like bound down the hill, looks at us like, we just can't catch a fucking break.
And this is the artwork, which I think was awesome. This is from the main book. You can see her eye is all messed up. I love that. And then I will change the map screen. Now on the map screen, and I will talk you all through it. There we go. So there she is. The flames on the map. So the flames on the right hand side, left hand side, all around you. That's the panic. That's the chaos that is going on around you. You only have this area in front of you, and they are on top of this kind of crash landed piece of earth, piece of dirt. Around it is rough terrain. These boulders, the skeleton bones, dragon bones, they are all rough terrain, so treat it as such. You guys are just off the map. If you like to put yourselves on the map together, Shilling, you won't be there, unfortunately.
That's all right. Be there in spirit. The martyr.
Do we just put ourselves in its mouth?
You can't. Well, it will be in a minute. We're just. So again,
I thought you said it was crashing through the enemies. That's weird. Okay.
It was, but not this one. She can fly.
It's whispering in the wind.
Okay.
Run away. It's not worth
And she shouts out to you. Oh, I need to change the place. She shouts out to you all. The Dragon Queen's victory is inevitable. Half of Anslon already bows to Takesis. join us.
I think Fizz looks to his left and just sees like Grom, Hawk, Yorg, and it's like this like height thing where everyone's sweaty, covered in mud, just fucking. And we're on this line, and he just looks to everyone who probably looks disparaged and just fucking done. And he's like, fuck off, and just pulls out the crossbow, cold shot, taking a shot, fucking straight through that fucking iron brain.
Go for it.
Go on, Fizz.
It's a 4 on the dice.
No. And I thought you was about to say it's in that 20 then.
So did I. That's what he also said.
Yeah. Damn you.
She doesn't even move. It's so wide, she doesn't even move. She's just watching you.
That was it. And then there'll be a warning to you the next time.
You might have delayed Calaman's fall, but my troops are a mere fraction of the Dragon Army's forces. My master, Dragon High Lord Verminard, will return with greater numbers.
We'll go away for now.
There are agents from the Blue Dragon Army. They're gathering other floating pieces of the City of Lost Names. One way or another, the Dragon Armies will conquer the skies. We could
Why are
use
you
people
talking
like
to
you.
us? Why are you even monologuing? What are we doing here? Fuck off. Just fucking do it. We're stood here. We're in a
Go for it.
line.
Right initiative.
Jesus.
Do it.
Right,
Do it. Do it.
We're fucking here. Like, this is just like hood down, crossbow to his side. He's like, why are we even chatting?
Do it.
Grom just looks over
I've
at
got-
Fizz like,
Just leave us alone for now. I'll come back when we're healed up and everything, and we'll be fine. Just out of interest, are there any dragons that are not joining the Dragon Army cause?
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
There's got to be at least one renegade.
I wonder why that was doing it. Right, I'm going to take the dragon off the map, and I'm going
Yeah,
to
you
put
better fuck
another
off.
dragon on the map. Because I couldn't add it to the initiative because it was a token. There we go.
oh, rolling Ash.
Yeah.
Token dragons.
Joining shit in very soon for a party.
Come on, what is that? Oh, great Ash.
Uh,
Oh, I'm not on the board.
Let's put it there.
Oi.
Right. Du-du-du-du-du. Oh, shit. Okay. Steve, if you could add all the players to the initiative, please.
we need to roll it, don't we?
You need to roll it. We also he's got to add your names to the initiative board itself.
Oh shit! I've rolled high and I didn't want
Yeah.
to.
I got an incredible 7.
No.
How many end game bosses can we go through?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
There's more.
Why not?
Right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
No. Hawk and Fizz need your initiatives.
Yeah, 24.
Go on in. Put it in.
Ugh.
I've done it. Just Fizz.
Oh, I know what I forgot.
He rolled a 6.
I know what I forgot. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, and it's all done.
Poor Darrett.
There we go.
Right. Did she listen to my stern words and fuck off?
No. Right.
I don't suppose there's an unbroken ballista on the field somewhere, is there?
you want to spend your time looking for one?
You
You can go.
Not
So those
really.
flames around the side. Remember,
Side.
that's chaos. You can go into it, but something else will happen. But you can do that if you wish to. So Darrett is at the bottom. Consoldi is at the top. This is it for the
Can
very
somebody
last
give me an
time.
icon for my shield guardian?
Yep, Steve can
Yeah.
handle that. Here we go. Hawk.
Right. This here, Dave, which I'm circling, is that a big
Rough
boulder
one.
sticking out the ground?
It's a big boulder. Yeah.
Right. Hawk is going to leg it. I've measured it. It's 25 feet behind that
Yep.
boulder.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hold an attack action just in case something comes near me.
Yep.
And that is my turnover. Sorry, it wasn't cinematic, but that's...
Run away.
I know, I ran over there
Take
and I
cover,
slid
bravely.
on my knees, like, Saturday Night Fever style.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
Yeah, and hold an attack action, so if something comes near me, I can attack it.
Okay. Also.
Awesome, well.
So, Hawk, as you are running across to try to get cover, you see fragments of Flying Citadel raining down all around you. I need you and everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving.
Uh-oh. Well, all of us?
Dexterity saving throws.
All of you, yeah.
Okay.
Right,
12
it's
from
14 on the dice,
Man.
plus 5 is 19.
The one time that I can use my damn plus dex shield save, I don't have a shield.
No.
Question of
Literally,
that.
this is the first time in the entire campaign I've had this opportunity to make a dex saving throw, and now I don't have my fucking shield.
Whoops.
That's
I
this
rolled
campaign,
an 11.
buddy.
Dex 18.
Welcome
from
to
me.
D&D.
Okay. So, Hawk, Grom, you've passed. Fizz, you failed.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled an 11.
York, you've also failed. You both take it kind of just bounces off you, causes some damage nearby, but you both take 22 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to kill Fizz?
Okay, it lands directly on top, and all you have is a peak of his hat sticking out.
Oh.
Fizz is on the ground, unconscious.
No.
Bring him into an embrace.
Grom looks down and screams, "No!"
Hmm. Same. Flynn looks back and says, "No, bastards!"
Okay, well, that just changes my turn.
Then he turns
Okay.
around and faces the band and he says, "This is a blues riff in B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up."
Okay. York.
Can you bring him back?
Is he dead or is he unconscious?
You tell me.
Well, he's unconscious. He's on the ground.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to try to play the.
You're going to try and bring him back?
I'm going to try to do the heal move. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to try to do the heal move.
Okay. So, I, with weapon in hand, shield in hand, I raise the blade to the heavens, just like He-Man does, but I don't shout. For the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, please shout that.
Okay.
Thunder. Thunder.
The power of Grayskull! And this beam of brilliant silver light lances down from the heavens, striking my sword and outlining me in mercurial silver energy.
Ooh, I
You
like
see
it.
my form become even buffer than usual. And I'm pretty buff anyway. Even buffer than usual. I don't Mega Yorg out. I use something I haven't used before because there's been no need because I've got Mega Yorg all the time. I'm out Mega Yorg, so we're going for now. Peerless athlete.
Ooh.
Athletic York.
Athletic, you are.
You're gonna make a range of dolls, and each one is different things that you can sell. An action man.
It's going to challenge
G.I.
the dragon.
G.I. Org.
Interchangeable bits is what I've got.
No peanut.
No genitals, just interchangeable bits. So I'm going to grab this rather large rock that's crushed poor old Fizz, and I'll yeet it across the battlefield.
Okay.
At the dragon, I hope.
That's a 32.
Do you want to hit the dragon or the woman?
Yes, the woman. I'd like to hit
The
the
woman.
woman, please.
32 definitely
Hear
hits.
an everyday conversation, is it? I'd like to hit the woman, please.
Yeah.
Her
you imagine
name
there was
is
someone listening
Kansaldi.
in?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Equal rights, mate.
Everyone's
equal
exhausted.
rights,
Been playing this for 2 years. We just want to like. We want a level 1
Last
character
nerve
again.
is
Where it's
ready.
safe.
If
Wait,
he
sorry.
didn't
How
hit her,
much?
that would be
How much
sexist.
damage?
What am I rolling for damage?
It's how big is it?
How big is the boulder?
Yeah, how big is it? Is it a big boulder? Is it a super big boulder?
I'm going to
Is
say
it
it's,
really big
about,
boulder?
8 foot.
It's about two metric tons.
This is
Yeah.
a proper He-Man job.
It's a proper He-Man job. It's a proper
Right.
like I've picked it up like this, and I've atlased
Go
it
for it.
across my shoulders and just yeeted it across. the
To
battlefield.
go for
Just why not?
66.
Awesome.
Hulk
I'll
smash.
certainly do that.
Mega York. No, not Mega York. Athletic York.
Dave's cracked open the beer and Moretti.
That is a very healthy looking 26 points of damage on 66.
I'm busy at the moment, but I will make a note of it in a minute. There we go. On the woman, you said. See, was it on the woman?
Yes, on
Right.
the woman.
26. First hit. Wow. Cool.
Okay.
Anything else, York?
Yes, I'd like to move, please.
Do you want
I'm going to run towards Derek.
to? Cool.
As you take off, I will yell, "Not too far!"
That's
So,
right. I'm
York.
gonna. That's
Hold
my
on,
30.
hold on.
Okay, I'm stopping
Yep,
there.
yep. Nope.
You're
nope,
fine, you're fine.
Nope. You get no. He's not. Don't say no.
He's
And you're like,
crushed
oh,
her.
he's fine.
She's
No,
dead.
he's not. You get halfway.
Right,
Move halfway. Go back. There you go. Thank you.
because
Landing out of the sky. Falling next to you is a draconian. as just randomly falling out of the sky. Can you do me a dexterity saving throw, please?
there literally is no point. As I said, 4.
Oh my god!
It's raining dragons.
Shum. There we go. Boom. Landed out on. He just hits the ground in a thump. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's laying there, and you can see its kind of eyes all around. It's obviously stunned. But there is now a Bozak Draconian on the battlefield.
Excellent. Can I continue my running?
You can carry on running. Oh, I'll keep running. Okay, that's fine.
There is a reason.
Yeah, go.
I don't want to be stuck out of cover when the dragon does.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I wanted to try and get to the cliff face to have some sort
Cover.
of action because I'm not very good at dexterity saving throws.
Okay. All right. Next. It's my turn. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. So on the battlefield, they've done it. They've done this quite well because on the encounter card, that's the encounter card, by the way. It's great artwork. But you get both.
Is that Kansaldi?
Yeah, but you get both her and the dragon,
Oh, that's
which is quite useful.
because we like to make it easy for the GM to do administration whilst they're
Exactly. Yeah.
Killing
So
it.
let me
Why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me just
Put
just
a
position that properly.
86-foot cone of fire.
Yep.
This is the most brutal campaign ever. It's just like you don't want to play players versus GM. Fuck you, Dragonlance.
Yep.
You want old school D&D back? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. This is. I'm going to give you advantage, Steve, because you got cover. And if you do take damage, you're going to get partial damage cover. No, partial cover, less damage, whatever. It is another dexterity saving throw, though. I'm going to do it for the Draconian. Ooh. Okay, how much damage is it? Wow. Okay. Did you pass, Steve?
It depends on what the number is. If it's an extremely low number, then yes, I did pass. If, however, you're going to tell me that dexterity check or dexterity,
it's a rather high number.
For that,
it is a rather high number.
17. Then great, I passed.
That's exactly the number. Well done.
Get in there.
Oh my god.
Sadly, the Draconian didn't, and then I was like, okay, so it failed. It is going to take damage, and then I saw the damage. Shit. So you see this as the fire flame shoots out of the red dragon mounted on top. So you have kind of got the angle correct. Well done. And as you kind of look over your shoulder, you see the Bozak Draconian take full blast of this flame. Not much of it makes it out. So the Draconian that fell out the sky only has 10 hit points, and normally they only have 40 hit points on average anyway. The damage is 56 average points of damage. You just see this go from flesh to bone and burn to dust. There's no even after effect after this one. It's just done. Yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh. So
it's really, I'm feeling for it.
So did you take damage as well, there, York?
No.
No, you missed it. So I'm assuming you kind of covered Darrett as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Consaldi's go. Okay. Consaldi is going to step forward. She's going to step to the edge of the ledge. She's off the dragon's back. And she's seen what has been going on. And you see Jorg. So as the Draconian is burnt to cinder, you then see the sky open up above where Grom and Fizz are located. And a vertical column of divine fire rolls down from the heavens over Grom.
Just me?
Just you. It is dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Is this like a fiery moonbeam?
Okay,
Yes.
great. Here's all the dex save throws. Let's just save them until I don't have a shield.
Go on.
It really is just unbelievable.
Go on, Josh. You can do it.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's a 3 on the die, and I have a
3 on the-
whopping +2, so it's a 5. I'm assuming it doesn't hit me.
No.
Well, not quite. Right, this is. Let's try. I'm going to roll the dice on this one.
Yeah.
It's not giving me an average. That is 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it looked good.
Okay.
Okay.
You see him like, but it's because it's radiant damage. He's almost just like, yeah.
Charges you up.
Yeah.
Actually heals him instead.
Yeah. Kind of puffs out his chest a little bit and takes his axe and just goes ting off his armor.
That should be a
Radiant damage is like a Red Bull for Grom.
Yeah.
It should be, yeah. It should be like a clerics can't take radiant damage. It fuels them.
Yeah, it fuels me.
But not in this game.
Yeah.
But Grom, it is your turn.
Okay. So as this happens, right, it almost does fuel Grom. Like you see like the light sort of pulse and just like absorb into him. He slams his battle axe off of his chest. And he it's almost like he takes his hand and he puts it next to his chest and just goes, "Whoa." And you see that radiant energy absorb back off of him into his hand, and it almost becomes like this like ball, and it's just like vibrating and like shaking around. And he looks down at Fizz and he slams his fist literally through the ground. His fist goes like this far into the ground, and the whole ground just like shakes, and all you see is these like shattered lightning bolts like just going all through the dirt, but they're yellow, like bright yellow. One of them slams into the back of Hulk, another one slams into Jorg, and then multiple of them just slam into Fizz, and everybody gets 15 on their max hit points and 15 on the current hit points.
Wow.
Nice.
Question is, what happens to Fizz?
If you gave him hit points, then he's going to wake up.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get 15 hit points, yeah?
Yeah, so you have 15. So
Does that reach out to Jorg as well?
Yes, it hits Jorg as well.
Okay. So Jorg, as you're there, you see Darrett's eyes open. He's pretty battered, but he's alive.
I look down at him and say, stay there, boy. We've got this.
I'll reach down and grab Fizz.
Son.
I'll reach down and grab Fizz. Fizz! Are you with me? Yep. And he just doesn't know what to say. He's just like, the sweat, the dust, the in and out of consciousness. He's just like, we won yet? And I'll help him up. We need you. Yeah. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Yeah.
Nice.
That would be my turn. And I'll stay.
Okay.
I will stay right there, but I will like can I move my I want my shield guardian to move towards Jorg, but I don't know if I can force it to move.
You can kind of command it to move.
Okay, if I will allow that, then I will command the shield guardian to like move right up here, kind of like next to Jorg.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
This whispers protect.
Grom.
Yeah.
As you do that, you command your shield guardian to move ahead of you to go help Jorg. Fizz, you see this as well as you're kind of looking around, kind of dazed, like what the hell's going on? Can you take any more? You see, the way I'm seeing this is Fizz is still kind of laying on his back, looking up at the sky, blinking the dirt out of his eyes. Grom, you kind of got one hand on Fizz, one hand commanding the shield guardian, and then you see these very, very low flying dragonals across the battlefield. Everyone, Hawk, Jorg, not Darrett because he's laying down, not Fizz because he's laying down, but Grom, Jorg, and Hawk. Can you make me a strength saving throw, please? These things are low.
I believe so. That happens to be my best saving throw.
So not the
It's
prodies.
my worst again. That's great.
Just not Fizz and not Dara.
Okay. Hopefully it's enough.
So Yorg, Grom, and Hawk, strength saving throw.
I got a 17.
So it's
That is a pass.
24.
It's 11 on the dice
That is
plus
a pass.
9, which is
You're good.
That is a
30,
pass.
20.
A dirty 20. That is a pass.
Dirty.
Okay.
It's best dirty.
Fizz, you're awake.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
So it came across the battlefield as.
No. So this is out of the chaos, because you're concentrating on one kind of small bit, really. You've almost got like tunnel vision. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
These Dragonals are fleeing. They're creatures. They can't be controlled anymore. In their own mind, they are going home or getting out there. And they've gone in formation, like pack tactics. And they're just flying very low over the battlefield and leaving the scene. They're knocking over everyone. So if you fail your saving throw, nothing, you just get knocked prone. That was all that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are leaving.
We are leaving.
Yep.
So is that me? Is it?
Yep. Fizz, over to you.
He like looks at Grom and he's just like, "Thanks again." He just like grabs the crossbow, rolls over onto his front in like a prone shooting position. He's like, "I guess we try this again." Called shot. I'm gonna try to shoot this bitch in the face.
Go for it.
Go for it, Fizz. Come on.
It's not fantastic, but it's better than what I rolled before. So, 17 to hit.
Is a miss.
Yeah. It's like, where's the closest? Is this just here? A boulder I could hide behind.
Yes.
Okay, cool. He will crawl. Like, he takes the shot. He's like, bollocks! And just crawl forwards. Like, this is hard without magic. And he'll just take cover behind. And he like sneaks up and like, sits behind the boulder, and it's just like looks at Grom and he's like, "To the end."
To the end.
All right. Yep. Let's just go.
Okay, Hawk, top of the round.
Oh no, not already. No. Right. Let me have a look at the battlefield again. Oh, Jesus wept. So that's 10 feet. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Hawk is going to run to the edge of here and cling to the side of the 10-foot wall.
Yep.
And again, I'm going to hold an attack action. If anything comes near me, it's getting mullered.
Okay.
I think you can see where I'm going with this, but unfortunately, it's slow. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Right. Hawk. As you're running across, you dart out from behind the boulder. You run up to the wall, and as you see, you're looking up at the dragon and Consolda. You can see that they haven't noticed you, so you keep on running. But behind them, what you notice in the clouds above the battlefield, momentarily look like 5 very hateful draconic heads. I need everybody.
Heads.
Everybody.
She's here. Oh my god.
Wisdom saving throw.
Is this like episode 1 of Secret Level? Coming out of the mist.
I think that's what's just happened. Wisdom.
You mean this?
Yeah, that's the one.
I could take her.
Is there any chance she's come to tell them off for doing this because it was against her will?
So, oh, you naughty boys!
Yeah.
All of you, go back home now.
It's a very
Dinner time.
Shit.
7.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
7 is a fail.
22.
22 is a pass.
a dirty 20 again, but I've only got +1 on my wisdom, but luckily it was a 19 on the dice.
Okay.
I've got no bonuses to wisdom at all, so that is in fact worse than my dexterity saving throw. Fortunately, I rolled a 19.
Jesus, Steve.
You rolled a 19.
I did.
Okay. So Fizz is the only one who failed? Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Fizz, as a fail, you now have a disadvantage on attack rolls for the next round. Just for this round that we're in.
Yep.
Grom,
Yep.
you feel an intense heat coming from your holy symbol. And as you look down, you see it glimmer. You carried it in my head. You carry this on a chain around your neck.
Yeah.
And you feel this. As you see this glimmer, you feel it go. It enters your body. You physically almost like a chest compression. Clear. You now have inspiration.
Oh, inspiration. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I love that piece of artwork. That artwork was great.
That is really good.
Did look good, yeah.
Ancient Fey Dragon. Well, Ancient Fire Dragon.
Ancient Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon. Yeah. Now you're going to fight to
What?
kisses.
3555.
Yeah.
Right. That was Hawk. Yorg.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to do second wind because I need hit points.
Okay.
That'd be
Is that it?
17 back. That's
Yep.
my bonus action.
Yep.
And I would. I'm going to move. So I'm going to move around the other side from where Flynn is going. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And then I'm going to start climbing. So I'm going to use my action to move as well.
Okay.
To get to the top. Okay. So I'll be there.
Okay. Good move. My turn. So this is the dragon. The dragon is just going to clamber down across the bones of the death dragon. As she steps on it, the rib cage collapses, and she's just taking it all in. And then as she turns around, she sees you, Yorg, as you've climbed up the side.
Yeah.
And she's going to come in for a swipe.
Okay.
This is 3 attacks. 2 with a claw, 1 with a bite. Going for the bite first. That is a 3. That's going to be a miss. It's a 13. I get plus 10.
It's a miss. It's a miss.
Yeah. Claw number 1. That is a 26.
That's a hit.
Okay. Claw does 13 points of slashing damage.
13.
1, 3. Yeah. Second attack. Sorry, third attack.
3-1.
That's a 12. That's a 2 plus 10. Yeah. Not much. It's a young red dragon, so not as actually powerful and fearsome as you think. I think anyone sees a red dragon, they kind of poop themselves, but it's a young red dragon. Consaldi is going to do the same. She saw you move, Hawk, and she jumps down, super villain styling, super villain landing, and steps up to the edge. And how far is her? Because she has a pike. It has a 10-foot reach.
Pike?
Yep, she has a pike.
Pike?
A pike. Is it on the artwork? No, she's got the sword in the artwork. That's a shame.
Yeah.
So she's going to attack you, and she has the high ground, so she can't possibly miss.
Well, go for it. I'm gonna reaction.
Ooh, okay, that is a 28.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna reaction parry.
Okay.
Try and reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 5. So you hit, so roll your damage.
I need to use a calculator quickly because brain has gone to mush. That is, and that's a plus.
That's that Vera Moretti, Dave. It does that to you.
Right, I know. That's a 25. So basically, it hits you for 9 points of damage, but then it does radiant damage as well. So, like all of the Dragon Army weapons that you've fought, you've seen before.
Yeah, secondary.
As it goes in, you can see this kind of veins of fire inside. It lights up, and that does an extra 16 points of damage.
Okay, stay there a second. I can reduce the melee damage.
Yep.
By 15.
Okay, so you wipe out 9. That still leaves you with 16.
Yep, that's cool. Okay, I'm marking that.
16
off now.
radiant damage.
7 off that.
Okay, Grom, over to you. What do you want to do?
Okay. Both of these characters are sort of at the edge of that like ledge, right? Kind of like the dragon sort of starting to come down and...
Yeah, dragon is kind of climbing down. Consoldi jumped down to the next level and has gone up to the edge. And you can see her now fighting the Quark.
Okay. All right. From my vantage point, what I'm going to try to do is, you'll see Grom just put both his fists out, and both of them just ignite, like with fire. And he kind of pulls them back like this, and almost like gauntlet style, just goes and slams them together. And when he does that, you just see this, like, it almost looks like a meteorite just come flying down, trail past him, just come right out of the sky, and ignites and explodes. This is technically fireball.
Yep.
But I want it to explode back kind of behind the middle of both of them to where it gets them and does not hit Jorg and Hawk. That's what I'm attempting to do.
If you use your mouse to right click, you mean about here on the map?
Yeah, like I want it to explode like right around here, so like it just sort of like
get in both of them.
Yeah, like just engulfs like this. That's what I'm attempting to do.
Yeah.
Now, if it's not possible when it hits him, but that's what I did.
Like that. You can take out Jorg as well if you want.
Yeah. I don't want to take out Jorg, so if it's possible,
just checking.
Yes.
Just checking.
There you go. If it's a 20-foot radius circle, then it would get Consoldi and the dragon.
Okay.
Did we get a saving throw?
That was a level 3 fireball. Yes, give me a dex saving throw for both of them.
Do I have any? No. Oh dear. Wow. Okay. Consoldi. I'm going to change this dice because it's too low. Consoldi fails. Ignia, the dragon, rolled the same numbers of 3, but doesn't help me.
Okay.
Does not help me. Okay, go for it.
Level 3, so it's not huge, but they each take 26 points of fire damage. Ooh. I'm sorry, 28
points. Nice. That is nice.
28 points each.
Right, so she's taken 54 so far.
Yep.
Okay.
Provided she's not resistant.
Yeah.
Provided she's not resistant, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody in the Red Dragon Army wouldn't be resistant to fire. No.
I'm sure there's some...
Maybe if they would track on it.
Cool.
Okay, and then I will move up 5, 10, 15 right here.
Okay.
And as I'm running, I'll look back. Fizz, come on! Yep.
Fizz, it's your go.
Yeah, Fizz will stand up for half his movement, removing the prone condition from his caricature.
You will now just simply throw the crossbow.
He will
Crossbow.
present himself 10 foot with the last of his movement and will, with his last second level spell slot. Could I have a wisdom saving throw, please, from Old Fire Eye?
Wisdom. Boom. Ooh, it's a 15.
She fails. The guy cast Mind Spike with the last of his might. He pulls up the crossbow. He's like, no, he doesn't do that. There's just a glint in his eye, and a needle of silver just leaves his eye and then turns red and just goes to the center of her forehead. That is 3d8. It's not great. 9 points of psychic damage. At the same time, he's reloading the crossbow. He's just I'm right behind you, Grom. I don't think he can do anything with his bonus actions, so that is my go, my dude.
Doesn't have any secondary effects, Fizz, at all, no?
No. Just double check, actually, because that is a good point. They die instantly.
Who knew?
And you win D&D. Yeah.
Sure they don't get a migraine and have to retreat to a dark room.
Yeah. On a failed save, you always know the target's location until the spell ends. Because I can concentrate on it if I want to. And while I have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from me. Even if it's invisible, it gains no benefit from that condition against me.
Oh, damn it.
That's it.
Okay. Top of the round, round 3, Hawk.
Right, Hawk is going to attempt to do an athletics jump straight up onto the ledge next to her. Now, I think this is going to be an arbitrary number that you make up, basically, for me to make this, because I can't find any sort of rules. I'm sure there are some, but athletics says that you can jump further than normal, and normal
This is a almost vertical wall, but it's not smooth. There are handholds and stuff like that. So, if you was a rock climber, boom, 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 you'd be fine. You get up, there's no problem. Yeah. So if this gives you a bonus to do it, then go for it.
Well, yeah, because basically with athletics, you can attempt any sort of athletic feat, really. It's just you've got to tell me a number that I have to beat, I guess.
Beat 15.
15? Like I've got +9, isn't it? Would it? Yeah, 10 plus 9? 10 on the dice plus 9?
That does beat a 15.
Right,
are you sure you want to beat 15?
Yeah, Finn jumps up next to her.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to stab her while she's got a really shocked look on her face that I've just done that, but also she's got a migraine. So, I'm going to attack her with my rapier and my hand axe. And I get 4 attacks. So, first attack's a 15 plus 10 on the dice to hit 25 armor class.
That will definitely hit.
Get her!
Right, I'm going to roll all the attacks first, then roll the damage to keep it easy for you, okay?
Okay.
That's going to be a miss because that's 3 plus 9 to hit. I assume she hasn't got a really low armor class.
No, she didn't. No, she's fully decked out in her Dragon Army officer.
Okay, that was the hand axe. So I've got 2 more rapier strikes. Right, it's a 13 plus 10 for 23.
That hits. She has an armor class of 18. So.
Oh, okay. Well, the last roll is a 17 on the dice plus 10, which is 27. So I've got to roll 3d8, and he can't find his d8. 6, 8, 12, 20 plus 12 plus 22. 28, no, 38 damage. Sorry.
38 damage.
Yeah, I minus some then accidentally. 38 damage. And he says, "Ha! Your range is going to help you now, bitch."
You've done a lot of damage to her. That hurts. Well done. Well done.
Nice.
Anything else, Hawk? Are you done?
No, that is me done, I think. So I can't do... No, I can't do that. I'll have to save that for next one. No, yep, go for it.
Okay, York, over to you.
She now has a set armor.
So I'm going to square off against the dragon as soon as I wake my mouse up. I'm going to square off against the dragon. I am going to use my last precise strike to give myself advantage on this attack. So that is a 26 to hit.
Yes.
Yep, 26 to hit, and this will be... Brand's just 15 points of damage
Very good.
as I hit with the longsword, and then I'll follow up with my second attack without advantage, just doing a backslash. That's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit is a miss.
A miss. Okay, so it just
dragon
scrapes across the chest scales. I missed the lance. Because that would have hit.
This would have been
4
handy.
times as much damage.
Yeah, that would have come in handy now, wouldn't it? Oh dear.
Ignia the dragon also has an armor class of 18.
Okay, right. Are they sharing
anything
hit
else
points
you
by any chance? They're somehow like psychically linked. This one
Yeah, I
big
was
pool
just
of
thinking
dragon and person hit points, so we have to defeat the whole number of.
Some hit points.
Anything else, York?
No, that's me. That is me. I will keep the dragon's attention on me, allowing everyone else to deal with her, because I think she's the one we have to kill. Hopefully, then the dragon will bugger off.
Okay.
I
Well,
was thinking the same thing. If we manage to get rid of her, he might bugger off.
the dragon gets all 3 attacks against you, then, York.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Bite. That's a 26.
Hit.
Okay, that's 17 piercing damage plus 3 fire damage.
17 p.
Very bad breath. So that's 20 points in total.
Yep.
You ready? Okay.
Yep.
Still standing? Still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Claw. That is a 16.
Miss.
Okay. Second claw. That was nearly in that one. That is a 17.
Miss.
Okay.
I get the shield up for both those claws in time, deflecting the attacks away.
The shield. This is still the same shield you've had since the.
This is Ispen's
very
shield
smart.
from about episode 3. Yeah.
From 2 years ago, Steve.
That I took into battle on the Green Hill when we first encountered dragon soldiers, and they were disguised as innocent members of the.
That's right. She turned up. She was
Saudi
there.
Fire Eyes was there.
She was there in the background. So when it all kicked off, Kansaldi was above. She was commanding the troops. They said then she had a gem. Well, there was a flash in her eye, flash of energy. This is her.
Okay,
but that was 2 years.
Oh, imagine we'd killed her back then.
Yeah. All of this could have been diverted.
Avoided. Yeah.
Right. Good. Kansaldi versus Hawk.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't like my chances, but go for it. Right, while she's thinking of stuff, I get an opportunity attack.
No. Okay. Right. So she gets her two pike attacks, but she also has a bonus action. So we're gonna do the attacks first, and then she's gonna use her bonus action. This is the pike against Hawk. That's a 15.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Second attack. That's a 17.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay, 2 misses. Her bonus is she puts her hand up to her chest. You see, there's like an emblem, quite a big. You can kind of see it on the token. It's like a gold emblem. And as she touches that,
Oh yeah, I see it.
she does a quick prayer, and she's going to regain hit points. And I'm going to use
Does
the
that
average.
not cause
as
an
it
attack of
dictates.
opportunity? I don't know. Would that cause an attack of opportunity?
It's just a bonus action.
Normally,
So we're just
casting a
gonna-
spell does, doesn't it? Is it not casting a spell? No, okay.
No, it's not the same. It's a quick button release. Grom, over to you.
Okay. Do I see this? Do I
Come
see
on,
her
Grom.
regain this?
Yep.
Okay. Hulk, which square are you technically in?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can you put yourself in a square?
Are you
'Cause
below
we're all
her
trying to
or
measure how
above
far
her?
away Phil.
If we
Yeah,
do,
I mean,
if we do
I
that,
guess,
yeah.
do like that, I guess.
Thanks.
that'll be
Or maybe
Yeah.
like that because I jumped up and landed on the edge, didn't I?
Yeah, that probably makes more sense.
Hmm.
Okay. I will I'll run forward 15 feet and kind of dart over. And I'll look at Darrett. And Darrett's conscious at this point, correct?
Yep, he's on the ground because York told him to stay down. You can see he's starting to. He's shaken. He is blooded. His armor is dented. There's cuts in it, but he is picking himself up. He's trying to pick himself up and drag the hilt of his sword with him through the dirt, through the mud, through the grime. He is exhausted, completely exhausted. But he's determined to get up.
All right. I will look around very quickly. Does he have a shield?
He does not have a shield.
Do I see a shield anywhere laying around close to me?
No. I would say there's bits of wood that you could, bits of debris, big pieces that you could use as
For
a
an
shield.
oaken shield.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But if I do that, what kind of armor increase are you going to allow me to have?
I'll give you +1.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll grab a piece of just the biggest, thickest piece of wood, maybe it's an old piece of an old door or something that's
So
laying
there-
on the ground.
There is So there is a thing in here, and I'm going to let you have it because you suggested this. You think you see a handle sticking out of the ground, and you go for it because it's going to be attached to something, whether it's a saucepan, a door frame, whatever it is. You're going to grab that and you're going to use that as a shield. You bring it out in the dirt, and as the dust falls off of it, it looks like an ancient round shield, and it's bearing the Slomnik knotwork designs. And in the middle is the symbol of Paladine. Okay, this is a +3 shield.
Oh yeah, come on. Where was that when you needed dexterity saving throws?
Yeah, really.
Well, he didn't pick up anything from the ground, did he? It's there's debris everywhere.
Okay. All right. Okay, as I pull this shield out, I feel this re-energized charge, right? As a beam of light comes down and hits the shield. And I lower it, and you just see him scream again, and this time he forces the shield forward, and this big once again this just jolt of fire blows out of the shield. And for my final, cast a fireball.
Cool.
Same deal as before.
Yep.
Right there. That's it.
Okay.
And I need a dex. A
Okay,
dex saving
Consaldi. I get zero bonus. I got a flat 8. Consaldi. Ignia. Oh, fuck, I've got nat 1.
Hey, that's double damage. I love that
Quadruple,
house rule.
surely.
Just made it up.
Okay. It is.
I
What'd you roll?
Sorry. Nat 1 for Ignia.
Okay, that would be 31 points of base fire damage.
Okay.
Well, doubled, right, for the nat 1? Or no? Okay. Maybe.
I've got these critical. If anyone saw the adverts on the social, this is from Nord. These are the critical decks. These are awesome.
Yeah.
I might consider using those in the next game, but they do things like quadruple damage on a nat 20, that kind of thing.
So 31 points of fire damage.
Okay.
For each? Did they each take 31?
Oh, each. Sorry.
What did they each fail?
They both failed. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the dragon got that one. Okay,
Okay.
they're both
She's
still
still
standing. They ask, so the fire wraps you up. Your Hawk, you get like singed by this sudden heat, but it doesn't actually envelope you.
I was chilly.
Yeah. Keep Steve warm. Just think about fire, Steve. Think about fire.
I know, I feel sorry for Steve. He looks so cold.
Ian is probably just as cold as I am. If not
feel you,
more,
buddy.
so-
You should change your blue tree in the background to like red,
To red,
orange.
yeah.
Might be better. Might warm you up. Where are we? Grom, is there anything else you want to do?
No, there's not.
Okay. Fizz.
Yeah, it's quite literally a rinse and repeat. We are out of absolutely everything and nothing else he can do. So he is going to take that crossbow, is going to lift it up. He looks to the left and he sees York slogging it out with a red dragon. He looks to the right and he sees Hawk smashing it out with this general of this army.
She wishes.
25 gets up to the side of Grom and is like, how are we still alive? And just fucking looses a bolt at her. Called shot, headshot. Oh, on my keyboard, it's all cocked. Fucking 11.
No.
Oh my god. No. Fizz, come on.
Man.
It just looks at Grom like, I don't know.
Nothing. The tank is now empty. Round 4, I think. Hawk. She is hurt. She is bleeding. She is a little bit singed. Not as much as you might think. But
yeah, she is going to get attacked. Stabby styly. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, so Hawk has seen that she's healed herself and he's really pissed off. He's got this look on his face like he's run out of rum from when he was drinking, obviously, because he's not drinking anymore. But yeah, he's like, nah, look, lady, you're going down. That's it. And he's going to attack her again. That is a 10 plus 10, which is 20 to hit.
yep,
I forgot what you said her armor class was.
18.
Oh, 18. But that is an 8 plus 10 to hit, so that is also a hit. That is a miss, which is 2 plus 10, which is 12. And 19. Why the fuck can't I roll a 20? So it's 3 hits. So she is going to take... Nice. 8 plus 5 plus 8. So that's 16... 21, 33, 38 points of damage. Sorry about the maths there. It's never been my strong point.
It's got to do it.
As I missed basically with the axe, but then faked her out with the axe coming across it. She ducked to miss it, And at the same time, I went in with the rapier and just went stab, stab, stab.
As you stab, how do you want to do this?
Oh, well, I stabbed 3 times, but on the second time, I see that she looks up and she locks eyes with me. And as I go to do the last stab, I just look up into her eyes and I force the rapier straight through the gem in her eye, and straight through the back of her head.
Okay. You want to take the crystal, yeah? You're going to destroy the gem.
Well, I don't think it would destroy it, to be quite honest. It would probably like deflect off of it and then go through her eye socket, because I think it's a bit much expecting the gem to be destroyed by a rapier poke. That's probably against the. It's up to you.
You shove it in her eye, and the gem goes, pops out as you hold onto her head, rapier through her brain. Instantly, the legs have gone, and she's on the ground.
Nice. That's for stabbing with a fucking pipe from 10 feet up, you bitch. Oh.
Ignia instantly knows something is wrong. York, you see the dragon straight away, distracted, turning around, almost knocking you off the ledge with its wings as it turns around so suddenly, and it roars and starts running towards Hawk. Mouth open. This thing is now angry. Mouth open, full charge towards Hawk.
So
But it's your go. It's your go.
Okay, but I get an attack of opportunity and then my attacks, or do I
Yeah.
attack? Yeah, okay. I'll take
Attack
the
of opportunity because it's moving
first.
out of your range, and then you can follow up.
So that's
that's
a miss. That's a miss. I rolled a 16, so I wasn't expecting it. Slightly off balance as I got bumbled over by the wings, and I swing wide. So I will move up behind it and take my 2 sword strikes. That's a 28 and a 20, a dirty 20.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
So that's 2 hits, 4, 15 and 14, 29 points of damage with those 2 sword strikes to Dragon's back. I will then use my bonus action to yell at Hawk, "Look out! Attack the dragon!" And using my, I forget what it's called, commanding rally, you can use your reaction now to get an attack against the dragon.
Nice.
Ooh, is it an attack action or is it just one attack?
It's your reaction, so it's effectively an attack of opportunity. So that's 1.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, then as I'm pulling out, because this is all happening at once, isn't it? As I pull out the rapier from the brain, I see the dragon come towards me. I hear the rallying call of Yorg, and I see the dragon, and I just see a target, and I lunge forward with the rapier and get, oh, fucking hell, can't I roll a 20? 19 plus 10 to hit. I cannot roll a critical hit, and I apologise for my tardiness.
19's crits for you, little.
No,
I don't. No, I don't think so.
Or is that
Unless
a
it's,
fire subclass specific thing?
maybe?
it's a subclass, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. But anyway, oh, that's not bad because that's 7 plus 6 damage. Damage. Toasty damage.
Okay.
So 13 damage.
Ooh, so Hawk got an extra go. Ignia's attack. So enraged, bounding towards you, Hawk. You're going to get all 3 attacks.
Oh, I'm going to die now, guys. Sorry.
Mouth or bite is a 14 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Come on.
Claw is another 14 to hit.
One more.
Claw number, that is high. That is a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
It's not much. It's a dirty 20 damage. So it's 17
right.
piercing. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's 13 slashing damage.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not dead. I can breathe.
It's enraged. So it's not. Consoldi is now gone. Grom. This is it. This could be the final.
Come on, Grom.
Final fight.
Finish her.
Finish her.
Okay. Where's the gem? Can I see the gem?
The gem is still in. The gem has bobbed out of her head, but it's still up there next to Hawk.
Okay, and it's just laying on the ground. It's just a gem. Why do I feel like this gem was somehow controlling this dragon or something? I don't know. This is what's
Possibly.
Nah.
But
let's
I
just
thought I
sort it
did
out.
think that, but then I thought it was too cheeky to say that I pierced it and destroyed it, because I don't think that would happen in real life or even in D&D. You know, unless I rolled a nat 20 or something.
Oh, look, I'm using a red dice as well.
Ooh,
Okay.
red.
I will. Grom will look. Grom will look right at the dragon. Okay, and he'll take his hand with his shield. I'll pull it up like this, and I'll just like wipe it across my face like this. And when I do, like my eyes actually disappear.
You're blind.
Yeah, my eyes just disappear like this. And I just whisper, "Your eyes are mine." And I cast blindness. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good move. Oh, good move. But I do have a high. Oh, you bastard! No. It did that Willy Wonky thing. That is
Willy Wonky.
It's weird, Willy Wonky. Yeah. It's a 15.
Had to be 16.
Fuck me.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 16 and it wibbled it off.
Yeah. Okay. You are blind.
Ignia is blind.
Igni is blind.
Okay. Okay.
And I will just stand my ground there with my shield up.
Okay. All done?
Done.
Okay, Fizz, over to you.
Yeah, I think he hears the "Your eyes are mine." We see the magic, and then he will. I really don't think I've got much else on me. I'm trying to see if I've got any other weapons or anything that could be of any use. I suppose I've got cantrips, really, but
I was going to say, if you've got any cantrips, I mean, you've
Yeah,
got like,
got some
isn't there a nice icy one? I thought.
yeah, I do have Ray of Frost. I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we have a little play with that? He'll take the he puts the crossbow down and goes, I might not be working. Takes the oh, he doesn't have the quarterstaff anymore, it's shattered. So he has to like manifest. He goes for it, realizes it's not there, and is then like, this will be new then. And he's like starts rubbing his hands together. And you can see like the frost start to come over his gloves. And he just goes and blows, and a beam of frost will just aim towards the dragon. I need to make an attack roll. Whoop! It's a 5 on the dice, plus 11 for a 16.
No, it's an
Can't
18.
do shit this game. Just looks at Grom and is like, it happens to us all. I will then go 5, 10, 15, 20 and hide behind this rock. Just be like, just in case there's any fire, Grom, you might want to watch out. And then ends his go.
Okay. Just noticed we've got a bard raid. It's a bard raid. Hi everyone. You're just in time to watch the players die.
Yeah.
Or win. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Come on.
Um,
Going for a win.
top of the round. Round 5. Top of the round. Hawk. Here we go. It could be you.
Let's do it.
It could be you. Let's go.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
It's all right. I was swearing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I
been
see
swearing
that
for a while too.
the dragon is now blinded, and it's probably started to thrash around a little bit, hasn't it?
Yes.
So I stay low and attempt to lunge towards its underbelly with my attacks, looking for the soft underbelly.
You're looking for that crack in those dragon scales. As it opens
looking
up.
for that
Get in there.
one
Dragon
missing
heart.
scale that it's got. Yeah,
The dragon heart.
The first one is an 18 on the dice plus 10.
Yeah, 18 armor class.
Second is a 14 on the dice plus 10.
You might not even need to
I'll roll them anyway, just in case, because you never know. 10 plus 10.
Yeah.
And last one is 16 plus 10.
Oh.
So I got 2, 4, and 8. So remember that 2, 4, 8, and 6 plus 1, 5, and 3 6s.
It's
7
43
to the
points
left,
damage.
2 to the right.
It's 43
I
points
knew-
damage in
I
total.
thought it was over 40, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. He's taking the killing blow for both of them. How do you want to do it? You find that scale.
Yeah, so no,
Wow.
so he like pokes around with the rapier 3 times, hitting it 3 times, and on the third poke, one of its scales just falls off. And as he sees that happen, he comes up from underneath with a swooping blow with the hand axe straight into the fleshy underbelly that's been exposed, and it just opens up and just pours blood out, like as if it's like a waterfall just appeared out of nowhere. Everyone's covered in blood. It looks good.
It's in its dying throes. It's enraged. It's blinded. It's had its armor pierced. As the blood falls out, it does one last roar into the sky and let the fire goes out. And you have indeed stopped Ignia and Consaldi.
Wow.
Whew.
This is
Can
incredible.
we get out of here now before Tiamat turns up?
Well, funny you say that because she's just arrived. So breaking through the cloud in the sky. No, she doesn't.
It's a dragon god.
We gotta. Let's bring it. Let's bring it in. Dum, dum, dum.
I'm gonna pick up the gem from the eye gem. I'm gonna pick that up, stick it in my little gem sack, and then I take my hand axe. I go into the mouth of the red dragon and I hack out a tooth, pull it out, stick that in thing as well.
Okay. So you stand there in silence for a little while. Again, the chaos all around you, the panic of the Red Dragon army. This was the final straw. Remember, most of them had been wiped out from the falling citadel, and with Consaldi defeated, the Red Dragon army breaks completely, and they are in full retreat. Well done. You've just won D&D, but with the defeat of the Red Dragon army, you return as heroes. Welcome in Calaman.
Is Dara okay?
Darrett is okay. Your allies, including Darrett, and also Marshal Vendry, are among the first to express both their awe and their thanks on behalf of the entire city. truly, Calaman wouldn't have survived were it not for all of your daring. The city then spends the rest of the day repairing the city's fortifications and honoring all those who have died in the city's defense. But even with all of that, the night is filled with both celebration and song. What do you all wish to do as you leave the battlefield?
Have a fucking rest.
I think for Fizz, he hasn't really had a chance to say goodbye to Shilling properly. So he takes that moment to kind of like look back towards where we kind of ejected that portal, where we kind of, you know, this whole mess that we have just survived. And I think maybe like you see like just like the grass is blowing in the wind. There's obviously just devastation fucking everywhere. And he's just like thinking about all of the people we've met along the way. And like you see like flashes of like Tem and of Pikaris and of a young guy just saying that's so wizard, and like just these little flashes of things that have happened. And then just as like the wind is like blowing maybe like a small dust devil or something across the plain, it's just almost like Shilling's outline is there for him. He just like nods into the distance and then turns back and will just walk with these guys into the city. He's tired, he's done. He is just, you know, at capacity.
Nice.
Don't worry. Shilling's here. She'll always be here.
How do I get the feeling this isn't the end? Like, she said the Blue Dragon Army, you know, if this was just the red and you saw the Thekisis in the sky, we're going to be doing this for a while, I think.
Yeah, but Fizz, you know what I saw when I looked into the eyes of that multi-headed dragon? I saw hope. I didn't see fear and defeat. I saw hope.
Pulls out like a little rat from inside his coat.
Oh, Scabbers.
On top of his shoulder.
Scabbers.
There's always hope.
And one of the things that after that all happens, something very strange happens. You see that Flynn is trying to help organize repairs and organize guard duties and stuff, like completely not what you're used to. He's just running around helping people. He's helping families. He's going out of his way to be a leader for the people. You know, organizing guard runs, making sure there's no stragglers from the Dragon Army left behind. You know, and all that sort of stuff. Trying to make good on his promise.
Who is your promise to?
Well, my promise was to the team, wasn't it? It was to change my life around, become something better than I've been before, rejoin the guards, and make York proud, basically.
Grom, York, anything from you as you leave the battlefield?
Yes. As we all walk, I'll kind of walk up to Yorg. And when you look down at Grom, you can see almost like a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Like he's happy, right? We've kind of won the day. But I've got a very sort of fleeting look on my face where I'm determined I've got to get back home. And I'll just set my hand on your shoulder, Jorg, and say, take care of them. And I'll just kind of look. I'll kind of look around, kind of each one of them, sort of that slow motion, kind of cinematic view. Just kind of see each one of them. Just take care of them, and if you need me again, you can call. I'll be there.
They don't need us to take care of them anymore, Crom. They can take care of themselves. We were just there to let them discover that.
That's wise words. I ask that Kiri protect you as well, from one guardian to another. And as I say that, I take my emblem and I press it against your arm, and you feel this absolute surge of energy. So much so that it almost like tightens your body. And you're just engulfed in light. And you heal 70 hit points.
Hold on, you could have done that the whole time? What the hell?
And then I just wink and I say, it's just a taste. And I turn and I walk away, and I'm basically leaving to go back home. I'm on a mission to get back to Lilith.
That's fine.
And I just kind of have this thought of the younger version of her, running over the hills, barefoot, happy, giggling. And you just see sort of him smile, and he just walks away.
Nice.
Nice.
Bye, Grom.
You?
I suppose this is it, really. We can all stay here and stay in Kalaman, or maybe Grom's right. Maybe we've done enough. Maybe Yorg's right. Maybe it is time to go home.
I've got to stay and help rebuild. I feel like it's my duty. So I'm going to stay here and take charge of the guards and rebuild the city.
York, what do you do when you're leaving the battlefield?
I seek out Darrett. I walk up to him. I lift the helmet from my head. You see the hairs just plastered with sweat to my skull. Beard's dishevelled. I look dirty, filthy. Completely Jorg, the opposite of Jorg 99% of the time. I drop the helmet to the floor. It thuds. It rings out across the battlefield. I then begin to strip off the breastplate, the Van Braves, the Reeves, the rest of the pieces of the armour. So I'm just stood there in this sort of sweaty underclothes that you wear under full plate belt. And then finally I hand Ispin's shield, as I said earlier, that I've carried since that fight on Green Hill that kicked off this whole adventure after we attended Ispin's funeral. This is yours now, Darrett. This armour is yours. And I'll pick up the breastplate and I'll hand it to him. And inscribed all over the armour are the words of a new oath for the Knights of Slumnia that I spent millennia writing in the time between we went back to the time of the dragons, the time when the Citadel was populated before it fell. In the time that I spent with Paladin learning, be wise, hopefully Knights of Slumnia, who failed that first time round with Salaman, and the Udarat will learn we are servants. That's all we are. We are servants. Don't aspire to be anything else.
He grabs you by the arm, accepting these gifts. And again, he looks you in the eye, and with all seriousness, he says, Usalaris Uthmithas. For the first time, I know what that means. Thank you.
I'm glad, Derek. I'm glad you survived. The knights are in good hands. And as I clasp his wrist, forearm to forearm, in that warrior's salute, I fade out of existence.
Okay.
Did we suddenly go Scooby-Doo? What the fuck?
Maybe. Shilling. What
Yes.
do you think happened to Shilling?
I think she reached the actual end of her story arc. I think she was always sort of like a savior of sorts, and I think for her the greatest sort of achievement was sort of sacrificing herself for the greater good. I think she did that.
Where did she end up?
She's in heaven, I suppose. Chilling at peace.
The Undying Lands.
Yeah. She was Claudio.
Great shit. She's held the Undying
Have a life together now.
There's a scene of her and
Marriage.
Claudio.
You have his
Out
spirit,
all around
I'll
her.
have his body.
So, this is for Hawk and Fizz. A week after the siege of Calaman, the city hosts a great ceremony in the courtyard of Castle Calaman to celebrate all the heroes and all those who perished in the defense of the city. Both heroes alive and dead are honored with medals and speeches. The new governor, Governor Thren, along with Marshal Vendry, who you're happy to see has also survived, personally thank you both. You are up in front of all the survivors, the city of Calaman, all the survivors, all the soldiers, to everyone before you assembled. And Marshal Vendry turns to the crowd, raises an arm and a fist, and shouts, Usalaris Uthmithas. And the crowd repeats it, Usalaris Uthmithas. Usalaris Uthmithas. Usalaris Uthmithas. My honor is my life. It also pronounces your commitment to the Calaman military. She says, everything you have done for us. And if you choose to, you can be honorably discharged. You've completed the terms of your involvement and your agreement to be Calaman's defenders. Do you accept this honorable discharge?
Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz will look to you and he's like, I suppose you're sticking around.
And Fern looks down at Fizz and looks him square in the eye, like with all emotion, says, I have to, Fizz, but if you ever need me, you need but ask, and I will be there.
Don't worry, I will do. I'm going to stick around too.
Oh,
You guys, he looks like off into the distance where hopefully there's like a new tower being constructed.
Yeah.
And then he looks down to the book where these three stones have like merged into one. It's not the end. And he like dusts off the white cloak. People are going to need help. It's the least I can do.
I agree, Fizz. And to live will be an awfully big adventure.
Turns back to Commander Vendry. I may not be staying as part of the military, but I will be staying here as a mage of high sorcery. I'll be here when Calaman needs us.
Marshal turns to you and says, well then, thank you. You are honorably discharged at your request. But please, as she turns around and she takes from a tray that's been stood next to her, this is a platinum medallion, and it bears the symbol of Calaman itself. It has a value of 2,500 gold pieces. Take this, and should you need us, we will be there for you, no matter the cost. And to you, Hawk, she gives you the same medallion. As you have chosen to stay, then we'll grant you a new title. We will make you a Knight of Calaman.
And
thank you for your service.
Flynn just kneels down in front, gives a salute, says, thank you. Thank you. It's a great honor, and I will not let you down.
Then during the festivities and during the celebration, one by one, people come up to you. Darrett is one of the first. He's been bandaged up. He's good. He's in good form. His spirits are back. It's been a week, so everyone's kind of had chance to kind of rest, clean up, and do everything they need to do. And explains that with the danger of the dragon armies has passed for the moment, Darrett now plans to travel to the city of Malgoth, where he hopes to become a true member of the Knights of Solomnia, which is where York is from.
Well, Darrett, I wish you all the best of luck, and hopefully our paths will cross again in the near future.
Thank you, Hawk. I hope so. And my dear Fizz, if there's anything you need, I will always stand by you.
You're very kind, Darrett. And don't forget it.
Marshal Vendry comes up to you as well during the evening. She's always ever pragmatic. Starts talking to you about she's wary of the dragon army might soon return. She's trying to seek ways to reinforce the city's defenses. She's already kind of marking this out. And she also plans to send agents to both Malgoth and Palanthas, which is the court of the Knights of Solomnia. And so Darrett is going off to do that as well. And she's talking to you, Hawk, about these defenses because you're going to be staying.
Yeah,
as
obviously
well as
I'll be... Sorry, I was just going to say, obviously I'll be able to explain to troops the side effects of fighting against draconics that explode after you kill them, for example. So I can give them tactics, yeah.
So they're going to send out basically messengers to all the other great cities to aid in Calaman's defense. And finally, someone you haven't seen for quite a while, Raven, and some of Volgler's villagers. This is again, this is 2 years ago in real time.
Yeah, Jesus.
Some of the people that you helped rescue from Volgler village. With Calaman's support, Raven has decided to lead an initial foray back to Vogler, and she hopes to see what she can be salvaged and plan to the village's restoration. Raven is also committed to hosting a new fantastic Kingfisher festival in the village next year, and you both have VIP invites.
Sounds good to me. Look forward to it.
It'll be really fun.
I'll be able to see my sister again. Oh.
She was in Calaman somewhere. You forgot about her for a while. Yeah. So, while you two are the last two, kind of hanging around, the guests of mingling around the party, you see there's a bit of disturbance by the front door. and it's let me through, and it's a knight, a bit dishevelled. He's running across the room. I'm looking for the defenders. We're defenders. And he kind of locks eyes on you two, and he hurries straight over. You can see that he is a Calaman soldier. He's carrying a scroll. He said, "This was left with a guard. It's back at the Calaman's gate. The letter's still sealed. We haven't seen it, but we didn't see it arrive. We don't know who delivered it. It was just there. We thought you
Pass
better
it
see
here,
it
boy.
immediately."
Pass it here. I take it and I unroll it.
Okay. If you would, please. Can you read that?
Ooh. Congratulations, heroes of Calaman. I toast your bravery and daring. I courtiers audacious souls, such as yourselves, who will be watching your exploits with interest. Your city has escaped the Dragon Queen's grasp today, but none can defy her will for long. I hope that when we first meet, it won't be among Calaman's ruins. Realised I fucked up that second to last line, but there we go.
It's all right. We all have to learn to read at some point.
Well, I'm dyslexic.
I didn't know you could read.
Like, really?
Is that literally the similar to Kesis in the top corner?
It was, yes. Well spotted. Inspiration. Well done.
He just looks at you and it's just like, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. So this message, message bears no signature, but the seal, as you spotted, is indeed the symbol of the Dragon Queen, impressed upon what appears to be blue wax. Fizz was right when he mentioned this earlier. It suggests an agent of the Blue Dragon Army. But that is a story for another day. For we
Dragonlance 2. This time it's
Dragonlance 2. Yeah. It's the mummy's back. But well done, everybody. You finished it. That's the end. Well done.
Man.
It's either a tear or an eyelash in my eye. I can't tell. Well done.
That was incredible.
It was good.
What a campaign.
That was.
So there you go, guys. We did it. That's 2 years of our lives. How do you feel?
Accomplished.
I don't know.
Yeah,
accomplished, I suppose.
Accomplished. Wondering if there is a next chapter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for something else to attack us, to be honest.
Yes, am I.
There's got to be another end game boss here.
Yeah, like, okay, follow Soph for most of it. He jumps down a hole. Right. Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, banish it. The leader of the general leader of the Red Dragon Army? I'm like, okay. It just keeps fucking going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just waiting for something to fall out of the sky and land on us, really.
Yep.
I was not expecting the message at the end.
No.
I should have been, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the nice thing that I like about it is it's so the current leader is Verminand. So if you read the Dragonlance books with Tanis and Half-Elven and everyone else in there, Flint, fantastic trilogy, fantastic world, fantastic story. But that's all happening somewhere else, not here. This is our battle. They had their battle, but that's it. You won the battle, but you haven't won the war. The war is still ongoing. And the other thing with Verminand is Kitara takes over the Blue Dragon Army at some point, who is the sister of Rashlin and Karaman from the main story of Dragonlance.
Holy.
So you might be fighting her one day.
If they write it, I hope they do. But they have
It'd be
moved to Greyhawk, so I assume the next few adventures will be there.
I don't know if it's going to be. I definitely done it for the GM book, but I don't know if they're going to do their campaigns. it might continue into something else.
Interesting. I hope they do write it. That's
I hope
it's
they do.
hard. It's hard, but there's a.
I would like to see if they're
there's a
going to.
difference in your characters. You're a lot more powerful.
Yes, we have. We have a proper multiverse, which if you've played different editions of D&D, you know that anyway. But it would be nice to go. Okay, let's get another Eberron out there. Let's do some more Dragonlance. Let's have some more Planescape. Let's visit more places, have more stories, and just build on that. That'd be really cool.
It would.
I would like to see more. But that's it, guys. For 2 years, thank you for being my beautiful players. It's been lovely to kill you, talk to you,
Many times.
name you. I didn't get as many natural 20s as I wanted to, but hey ho.
That's good.
Whew. We can enjoy Christmas now. Nice big break.
Set's done.
We're done.
Yes,
We're done.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, have a good.
All oaths are paid.
That's
Paid in
right.
full.
And thanks to you, Dave, for running the game for the last.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a lot of
You
work.
are all very, very welcome.
And thanks to
Long-
Beadle
long-
Grimms for sponsoring the show.
Oh yeah, thanks for the actual
That as
game
well.
itself.
Beadle and
Thanks to
who?
Matt Lillard for doing that effort every single time live. It was really clever.
You
Yeah,
really
just-
put in the effort.
It makes to get it exactly the same every.
I know.
The way he sticks
Incredible.
to the script is amazing.
Well, you know when you're a good actor. You know.
Yeah, he's a professional.
Yeah.
Let's give him some credit. That's cool. Right, and with that,
Brilliant.
for one last time, we're gonna say goodbye. And that's it from Dragonlance.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
If you've made it this far, if you've watched the whole campaign, leave some comments below. Hope you enjoyed it. Check us out on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe because it always helps us. And if you watched us live, if you've watched this before the end of 2024, we will be back in 2025 with more stories, more adventures, more interviews, more mini painting. What do we call it? The brush off. What else are we doing, Steve? More stuff.
Just more.
We're doing Creature Caster, so we've got Brush
Yeah.
Up coming up. We've got Creature Caster,
Yeah.
and we have obviously the new campaign, and we've got Abomination Vaults coming back, and lots of Haven going on. So
Yeah. Definitely lots of Haven. Lots of Haven, which we like. If you don't know what Haven is, get in touch. If you do know what Haven is, you're already there anyway, so you already know. You're fine. But yeah, that's it. I'll shut up now. I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long 2 years. See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
Bye.